Good morning, grade 5th. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good at your home. Class, from today we will start our revision of block first, that is circulatory system. Okay? I hope you all are doing your preparation, right? So firstly, we will start our revision from the first block. Okay? And what is the aim for our today's video? Our aim is to revise block 1, that is circulatory system. Okay, now moving towards our first question. First question is, what is circulatory system and what are its different parts? Okay, pause the video firstly and think about the question, that what is circulatory system and what are the different parts of a circulatory system. Okay, pause the video firstly and after that I will explain it. Getting my point? Your answer will be, a circulatory system is a system that circulates blood through the body. Okay, and it consists of different parts like heart, like blood vessels, like blood. Okay, so what are the parts of the circulatory system? Our circulatory system is made up of heart, blood and blood vessels. Okay, now moving towards heart. Do you know what is a heart? Your answer will be, the heart is the main organ of the circulatory system. And what is its shape? It is cone shaped or pear shaped. Okay, and our heart is divided into 4 chambers. Okay, human heart is divided into 4 chambers. The upper 2 chambers of the heart is known as atria. Okay, and one single chamber is known as atrium. Okay, and left and right atrium is combinedly known as atria. Okay, and the bottom 2 chambers are known as ventricles, right? In this picture you can see that heart is consist of 4 chambers. Left chamber is known as left atrium, right chamber is known as right atrium, and these both chambers are combinedly known as atria. Getting my point? And lower 2 chambers are known as ventricles. Okay, the atria and ventricles have small flap-like structures between them that are known as valves. Okay, and what are the functions of these valves? Functions of these valves are, they control the flow of blood. Okay, now heart clear? Moving towards next part of the circulatory system. Next part is blood vessels. Okay, so what are blood vessels? Blood vessels are tube-like structures. Okay, as heart is a cone-shaped or pear-shaped muscular organ, but what is the shape of blood vessels? These are tube-like structures. Okay, and there are 2 types of blood vessels in our body. These are arteries and veins. Okay, and if we talk about the difference between arteries and veins, then we will tell that arteries have thick inner walls while veins have thinner walls. Okay, arteries have thick walls, but on the other hand veins have thinner walls. Okay, the arteries and veins are further divided into narrow thin walled blood vessels. These are known as capillaries. Okay, and our next part of the circulatory system is blood. What is blood? Blood is the red liquid that flows inside the blood vessels. Okay? Now we will understood about the functions of heart and blood vessels. Okay? What is the function of heart? Heart works like a pump. Okay? To send or circulate blood to all parts of our body. Okay? The contraction and relaxation of the heart muscles help to receive and send blood. Clear? And what are the functions of blood vessels? As we know that blood vessels are made up of two types. Blood vessels are of two types, right? Arteries and what are two types of blood vessels? Arteries and veins. Okay. So what is the function of artery? Arteries carry the blood away from the heart to different parts of the body. Listen me carefully. Arteries send blood from heart to different parts of the body. But in the case of veins, veins collect blood from the different parts of the body and send it back to the heart. Okay? And one more difference between arteries and veins are most arteries carry pure blood or the blood which is rich in oxygen. Okay? But in the other hand, in case of veins, most veins carry blood that contains carbon dioxide or waste materials like carbon dioxide. Okay? But there is exception in the artery. There is one artery which does not carry the oxygen rich blood. It carries the waste materials like carbon dioxide and etc. Okay? The name of that artery is pulmonary artery. So you will say that the only artery in the blood in the body that doesn't carry oxygen rich blood is the artery that carries blood from the heart to the lungs. Okay? It is pulmonary artery. Getting my point? And there is exception also in veins. The pulmonary vein is the only vein which contains or which carries oxygen rich blood. Okay? As we know that veins carry deoxygenated blood or veins carry the blood which have waste materials, right? But there is exception. There is a pulmonary vein which carries oxygen rich blood. Clear? And we know that arteries and veins are further divided into thin walled blood vessels. They are known as capillaries, right? And what are the functions of capillaries? Functions of capillaries are capillaries connect the arteries and veins and help in the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide gases inside our body. Okay? Now, moving towards function of blood. What is the function of blood? Blood acts as a carrier of different substances in our body. Okay? It carries oxygen from lungs to the heart and from heart to different parts of the body. Okay? And which factor helps to carry blood? Which factor helps to carry oxygen? Hemoglobin. The hemoglobin in the blood helps to carry oxygen. Okay? As you can see in this flow chart, what is the function of blood? Blood help in the transportation of the substance and also help from the protection of diseases. Clear? And further, it helps in the transport of waste products. It helps in the transport of nutrients. It also helps in the transport of oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay? These all are the functions of blood. Now, moving towards the circulation of blood. Okay? In our heart, blood enters from the right atrium. Okay? This blood is carried by the veins, which contain, as we already know, that veins contain little amount of oxygen and high levels of waste items like carbon dioxide. Okay, and what this type of blood is known as deoxygenated blood. Okay, that I had explained earlier also, that veins contain deoxygenated blood. Okay, so deoxygenated blood enters in the heart by the right atrium. Okay, and our right ventricle, it pumps this deoxygenated blood by the help of pulmonary artery, and it sends it and these pulmonary artery carries this blood to the lungs to collect more oxygen. Okay, by this, carbon dioxide is removed from the blood, and these artery will get the maximum amount of oxygen. Okay, so we will say that the blood gets oxygenated in the lungs. Okay, next, this oxygenated blood is carried back to the heart by the help of pulmonary vein, where it enters the left atrium of the heart. Okay, and after this, the left ventricle of heart pumps this oxygenated blood into the main artery called the aorta to the rest of the body. Clear? Class, do you know that our heart makes a voice that is known as lub and dub sounds. Okay, our heart makes a sound that we can listen as a lub dub when we listen to it by the help of stethoscope. Okay, and how does this sound came? These sounds are produced when special flaps called valves close. Okay, when the valves close, then these sounds are produced like lub dub. Okay, take care of our circulatory system, right? As blood flows in the blood flows by the help of circulatory system, right? So it is needed to take care of our circulatory system for proper circulation of blood in our body. Okay, and what are the different ways by which we can take care of them? We should avoid eating a lot of fatty foods like junk foods, right? Because some fats may block the arteries and affect blood circulation. Okay, that's why it is suggested that we have to avoid these junk foods, fast foods. Okay, and what will be the next way? We should exercise regularly, as this will strengthen our heart muscles. Okay, by doing exercise, our blood circulation increases, right? So by these ways, we can make our circulatory system healthy. Clear? Today we had discussed our first block, that is circulatory system, right? If you have any doubt in any point or in any topic, you can ask me in the comment section. Okay, and this is your homework. Your first question is, what is the role of blood in the body? And your second question is, how does blood circulate through the heart and blood vessels? Okay, you have to write down answers of these questions in your notebook. Getting my point? You have to complete your homework. Okay, and I will check them. Don't forget to complete your homework and you have to complete your homework on the daily basis. Clear? Firstly, watch the video carefully and then read your content book. After that, close your book and complete your homework. Clear? Thank you, class. Bye bye. Take care. Have a nice day. Continue your preparation.